Standing in front of a BP gas station on Underhill Road, Democratic candidate for House Seat 35, Amy Mercado, scolded her opponent, Representative Dean Cannon, a Republican, for continuing to side with big oil despite the devastating consequences of the Gulf oil catastrophe. Cannon, a Republican leader from Winter Park, worked consistently for the past year to dramatically loosen drilling restrictions off the Florida coast. This is all according to the St. Petersburg Times. Here's Cannon in his own words about offshore drilling.
Oil drilling is a very serious topic. It's a topic of great public importance. And when I ran for office, I wanted to deal with issues that were transformational, that were meaningful, that we were not wasting our time on minutia, but we were really tackling the big, tough issues that impacted not just the next 2 years, but the next 20 years. And I feel like we've done that.
We also learned in this year that Dean Cannon has worked diligently in Tallahassee on legislation to bring offshore drilling to our coast. That has been his entire focus. A year of working for special interests. A year not to bring jobs to our unemployed, not to improve our schools, not to cut our taxes, and not to cut our insurance premiums. He is working for big oil.
Florida Governor Charlie Crist was poised to call a special legislative session to consider a constitutional amendment to restrict offshore drilling, but Cannon became a stumbling block to the effort. He said it was not necessary. Mercado, however, urged Cannon to stop protecting big oil.
He's on a political mission for the big boys who are polluting our coast and our economy, despite of the oil catastrophe currently dealing with. And Dean Cannon is still standing on the side of big oil. Cannon must divorce himself from big oil and the party dictators, give back those contributions, and endorse the constitutional amendment to prohibit new offshore drilling forever.
You may recall that Cannon was described as one of the most prolific spenders in the Florida Republican Party credit card scandal, where he racked up nearly $170,000 in expenditures on food, lodging, and other luxuries. Mercado emphasized that Cannon must focus on representing the working people in District 35. Reporting from Orlando, this is Gail Chamberlain.